This is part 2 of my little thing. As you can see from behind me, Wally World. I don't think if you saw that, but yeah, this is Wally World's parking lot. It's a good walk so far. Damn good walk. It's good to get exercise for anything, you know, good exercise. Picked up some Trimu. It's the stuff that's got no high fructose corn syrup, and like I said before in my first video, I'm trying to stay away from that stuff. Also picked up where is it? Put it in my back pocket. Well, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So a few things in there I'll probably get for my preps, but yeah, it was a good walk up here. Now that was an hour up here, so now it's time for an hour back. Kind of nice out right now. I felt a little raindrop, so I thought it was gonna start raining. So I was like, that would have been a nightmare to see. Would have been a nightmare because didn't want my camera getting completely drenched in water. But just want to let you all know that that's Walmart. Saw a few good things for what I need, and I'll probably get them next month. Right now, because every little penny goes towards my stuff that I need to get. But saw a good backpack in there. That's gonna be good. I'm trying, being here, I thought I could find like a hiking store or something. I might find a hiking store so I can get one of the good ones. One of those durable ones. Couldn't. No, none like that here. So I'll just stick with my Walmart dollar one. But I hope it does its trick though, because it's a backpack. We don't need nothing fancy to carry our stuff in when we start heading out. So I think I will get another one, just not right now, because I don't see a point in it right now. Because like I said, a backpack is a backpack as long as it doesn't fall apart. Which that one is, because it's tied on. So as long as it doesn't completely go there. But maybe somewhere down the road I'll find a good sturdy hiking backpack again and start transferring my bug out equipment into in there. But yeah, man, you know what the hardest thing's gonna be? And here's a little bit more stuff in my thoughts. I think it's gonna be the quietness that gets to me. Because right now you can hear cars, fountains, little sprinklers going for watering lawns and everything. But what if you don't have that? What if you don't have the cars zooming by, or your fan, or your air conditioning? Something to make noise, to make you know that, this is the modern day. This is the modern age. This is the modern age. I have technology. But what if you don't have all that? And it's just complete silence all the way around. Do you know how hard that is going to be for people? I know it's going to be hard for me. Because I hate quietness. I have to have some noise, or I'm going to go insane. Because it keeps me focused. Without no sound, I'll be paranoid. You're walking down a busy a road into the next town or city during a collapse, and you get into the city and it's quiet, not a damn thing. No radios, no people, no nothing, just not a single noise except birds, crickets, occasional cats, dogs, but that's it. No people, because no one's going to want to talk. No one's going to want to eject their voices out, because they'll be paranoid that if you're friendly or foe, you don't know that, because you'll say you make a noise and it's an enemy. Well, you just gave away your position and you might end up getting killed. A friend. A little hard to see if it's a friend or not, but I know it's going to be tricky. I know it is. It's going to be hard for everyone to adjust to quietness if you're not used to it. But I think that's what it's going to be is the deep quietness that you can actually start hearing things. That might be a little scared for people, because you hear, like, I can hear pumps, electricity, cars. Yeah, I said electricity. It's the voltage going through the wiring. You can hear that. It's like a static shock. It's like static. You can hear that. If you turn on one of those blank channels, it's a static. But yeah, that'd just be one of the things that you won't hear no more. You wouldn't hear the little electronics. Now you just hear water for a good deal of miles if you could find one. Lakes or something, for a river or something like that, if you can hear the water running. But yeah, I think that's what's going to be the most difficult is transaction, is adjusting to quietness, because it is. I mean, I think that's just going to be the hardest thing ever, but it probably will be done. I mean, some people might take to it fast. I don't know if I will or not, but if I do take to it fast, hey, that's good. It means all I can hear is nature, and if I hear anything else, then I know that someone's getting a little too close to me, and I have to keep on, and I either have to wake up, be on my guard, or be very cautious. But yeah, I think that's going to be the trickiest part, is when you're starting to transition from modern to, what would it be? I mean, would it take us back to our ancestors, the pioneers? Probably would. That may be the truth. I mean, but I'm sure. I mean, with my scenario, a coronal mass ejection or an EMP, for that matter, from a nuclear or sun, my technology will fail. So we'll go back to the pioneers, but. Surely, if other people's predictions come true, like oil, what's another one? Collapse of the dollar and stuff like that. I don't know anymore, because that seems to be the only the two top things. Is oil and the collapse of the dollar. Which oil is more. An EMP and oil I see as the most major things to happen fast for us than the collapse of the dollar. I really do. My logical choice is either we get hit with a solar flare or a nuclear bomb detonate over us, or oil. We run completely out of oil, and people in the government says, we found oil, a good stockpile. No, you didn't. You just had that stuff packed up. We are going to run out. I can see that. But a collapse of the dollar, I don't think that'll come real fast. I think that's more of I don't know. It's like a snake bite. I mean, each one's a snake bite if you really think to it. I mean, oil and collapse of the dollar are like snake bites. It slowly poisons you, and then, well, I think it's more like the Komodo dragon. It bites you, then you slowly wither away to nothing. You slowly die. I think that's mostly that, but is what's happening there. We're slowly, with the way prices and everything are going from food, gas, and our dollar being completely ripped apart, I think we're slowly killing ourselves. And it's good, and it's, to me, I know we're killing ourselves, which is why I'm not really worried, and I'm not like some people seeing as when it's not happening. I see it like a lot of people do, like us. We preppers or survivalists or people who know stuff, who see it, but people don't. We see it coming. We know it's going to happen. We just don't know when. We just don't know when. That's the question. We don't know when, but we can see just this. It's like a deja vu. You see a split second of it, and then you go back to reality. That's what you see. You see it as You see a split second of it, and that's it. Pretty much. I really can't go into any more details. It's just like a deja vu. You split second see it, and then you want to see more of it because you want to see what type of future goes for it. But you know, I think that's more like it is. When we tell people what we fear will happen to us, we're taking it as a deja vu. We see it. We see what's going on around us. We see where society is going with everything, and we ended up, and we're just trying to be prepared for it. Like a deja vu, you see it, but then when you come to it, when you come to that day, and you realize, I just saw this. I saw this coming. Then that's when you start really hammering it on yourself. You know, when I was young, around 7, I told myself gas is not going to stay at $2 and, oh God, what was it when I was 7? $7.50? $7.30 or something like that? It was pretty cheap. To me, that was cheap. And then it started rising, and I told myself, when I reach into my 20s, it's going to be very high, almost $4 a gallon for gas. $4 for a tank of gas, for $4 of gas. And I don't know how I phrased it to myself, but I knew it was going to be $4. And when I started steadily climbing, I was like, well, either I was waiting for myself to be a liar and this will never happen, and if it did happen, I was like, okay, why did I say that? Why didn't I just say, we got visited by aliens, a big ship decided to stay orbited towards us, and I don't know where I'm going with that. I'll have to think of that one. I'll think back to that one. But yeah, I told myself that, and I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I knew it. I didn't want to be right. I did not. I wish that I never did that. I wish I told myself that it would stay at $3 a gallon forever. But was never going to happen. I mean, oil is not renewable. It's dino juice. It's only got a certain amount of properties until we end up And I saw in one of the shows I saw was that they had it to where one guy on an oil rig was saying that it takes more fuel to get the stuff out of the ground than for us to use it. It's like we don't even have a drop in the barrel and we're already using it. By the time they get it out of the ground, it's already gone. Not a single drop. Which is kind of true, actually, if you really think about it. I mean, everything's technically used as oil. The clothes, my shoes, this camera, this plastic bottle, my glasses. You know? All I know is when people realize that when people use hemp, yes, I do support the legalization of marijuana, but I only use it. I would legalize it only for medical purposes. Recreational use, you can go fuck yourself. I don't want to legalize it so some jackass can get high off of it because he doesn't have to worry about getting busted by the cops. I say, if it's used for medical purposes, I will support that sucker 100%. You know, if it can help someone. Because I can see it helping. For some reason, as people said, it gives you the bloody munchies. Well, if you can't eat and you can't keep nothing down, smoke a thing of weed. You'll get the munchies faster and you'll clean your whole freaking refrigerator out. But, I think that's it for right now. If I think any more, I'll let you people know. And, subscribe. I don't ask that much. I don't ask for people to subscribe because I don't see a point. If you want to subscribe, go right ahead. It's your choice. If you don't, thank you for watching my videos. To those people who watch my videos, I say thank you. When I first did this, I wasn't expecting to get many viewers. I really was. I was expecting maybe a couple of people to know to see that, and I keep seeing people watch more of my videos, which is nice. You know, it's really nice. But yeah, hope wherever you're at, you're safe. You know, and you're preparing for anything. If not, please do. You know, at least put a few things back. I got seeds, so I can grow vegetables. All I need to do is get a bow and arrow. Then I'll have all the meat I need. You know, but you know, prepared. Even if it's just a few things, just be safe. All right, people. I think that's it for today. This is Nero Cloud. Peace.